Keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Keep on knocking, but you can't come in. I'm a coming, boys and girls. Yo, 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 what's up? This is Joe from Judge Innovation Garage in the Stop it on the stage, baby. Let go. Ha ha. Man, what you tearing up? I'm tearing up broken hearts and dreams, buddy. Let's see. 87, Chris, Bruce, Shamika, Impala J. All right, all right, all right, all right. So let me show you what I had to do. So this is a fuel system. This is an adapter plate. So I had a little bit of confusion. Well, let me say this, not confusion, just a little bit of misinformation. All right, so this goes back to what 87 says. 87 says in all of his videos, what does he say? Know your car. Know your car. What's 87 say? Know your car. For the ones in the back, know your car. So let me tell you what happened. 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 Tell us, Jay. All right. So this cat told me that he had a 351 with a 4-barrel. I never looked. Shame on me. I never looked. Shame on me. Never looked. So I called Holly and I ordered a Sniper 2 system for a 351 modified with the pump and everything, 4-barrel. Get it ordered, right? Get it ordered. Buy it. Get it shipped. I get it. I have the whole kit, right? Right here, the whole kit, right? I got the whole kit, right? Got the whole kit right there. Right there. Got the whole kit. Right? I've already got the fuel pump in. I've already got all that stuff, right? We're going to get that done today. The hoses came, right? Right? So then when Jay takes the carburetor off, when I take the carburetor off, right? What do you see? For the ones in the back, what do you see? What do you see? I see 2 holes, not 4. It's a 2-barrel. Lord have mercy. Say it ain't so. Yep. It is a 2-barrel carburetor on a 351 modified. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. So guess what? Guess what? I get on the horn and I call Holly. And Lord knows if you try to call Holly, God help you if you try to call Holly. I mean, literally, God help you. I called the other day and it says, and this is what it said. It says, you are number 37 in line and your estimating waiting time is 90 minutes. Damn it, boy. Y'all need to hire some of them people. You know, I'm done. I ain't even gonna go there. So I shoot an email. All right. Nope, I ain't changing no intake. Nope, ain't doing it. Nope, negative. Negative, Ghost Rider, not doing it. Did you hear me? Did the ones in the back hear me? I ain't doing it. Not doing it. So what did I do? I emailed Blake Fester, that's my guy at Poly, and I emailed him, and this is what I said. I said, hey, big dog, I know it's been some time I know it's been some time that since I ordered this kit. Come to my It's come to my attention that it's not a 4-barrel, it's a 2-barrel, right? It's not a 4-barrel, it's a 2-barrel. I would like to exchange this 4-barrel version of this Sniper 2 for your 2-barrel version, because they do have a 2-barrel Sniper 2 version. I would greatly like to exchange. If I have to spend a little bit of money or pay the shipping to and fro, I will do it. He emails me back after about 4 days and tells me that the 2-barrel version is not available, will not be available to the end of the year. And I said, well, I just need the unit. I don't need the harness. Then he goes to tell me that not only is the unit different, the wiring harness is different, the fuel pump is different, and the handheld is different. You can't make this shit up. I said, okie dokie, Smokey. Let's see what I can do. So, what do? I get on the old interweb and I start looking. Yep, shame on me. So I get on the old interweb, and what I find out on the interweb is let me get my Allen wrenches. What I find out is they make Spectrum, not the damn internet, Spectrum makes a 2-barrel to a 4-barrel adapter. They also make a 4-barrel to 2-barrel adapter. So what do? I order one. I look it up online. I'm looking for my Allen wrenches. I look it up online, and it comes up to be like $32. Right here. Right here. This is what I ordered. Let me show you. So this is what I ordered. Right? Spectrum Performance. It goes from a 4-barrel to a 2-barrel, or from a 2-barrel to a 4-barrel. Yep, my man's been preaching it from the VA. Know your car. Know your car. Hey, let me tell you for the ones in the back. Know your car. Know your car. Now, I take a little bit of the blame because I kind of premature ordered the 4-barrel version because he told me it was a big block with a 4-barrel. So I'm not mad at him. I'm actually mad at myself because I didn't do my due diligence. Lessons. We go to school and they teach us lessons, and at the end of the class time, they give us a test. So we take a test on our lessons that we learn. But in real life teaches us lessons. They test us, and then at the end of the day, we learn a lesson. So what lesson did we learn here? Always, always, always. Know your car. Know your car. Know your car. So, hey, TJ, I don't call them mistakes. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of people. People say that I made a mistake. I didn't make a mistake. I made a lesson because I learned from that lesson. Mistakes, I don't like calling stuff mistakes. I call it learning experience. My learning experience is know your car. I should have popped the damn breather off of this thing the day I looked at it to see if it had a 2-banger or a 4-banger. I don't know if y'all have ever been into, a lot of you guys only had a 1-banger. And if you're lucky, you had a 2-banger. And if you gifted and you've been touched, you've had a four-banger. And if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. So let me show you what I did. So I just got back from the hardware. Well, actually, I went to Piedmont Fastenal because here is my second problem. All right, here's my second problem. All right, here's my second problem. Now, this thing comes with all the hardware. Okay, great, not a problem. Comes with all the hardware. It actually comes with these little. It actually comes with these little button head screws. They are 5/16. These are 5/16 threads, and these drop down in that hole like that right there. Okay. Then you take this thing, and we need it to go from a 2-barrel to a 4-barrel. So the way this thing works is it comes over here like so, and it gets on this thing right here, and it drops in there like that. All right. Well, here's the problem. You know what the problem is? It's too short. The shank is too short. I can't get to the bottom of the hole. Sounds like a lot of you guys in life. You never hit the bottom of the hole. Jay, this is a family channel. Don't say that out loud. Well, if you didn't know, 4 inches was at the bottom of the door. And if you ain't knocking on the door, you ain't 4 inches. So I'm just saying, it is what it is. So now somebody says, oh, just take that off. Well, okay, I take that off. This is the factory spacer plate. It still ain't long enough to get to the bottom. So what did I do? I go to the daggone Piedmont Fasteners, which is about 45 minutes away. I take this right here with me. This right here is 5/16 thread. And I told them that I needed some button head or some Allen head bolts. This is the stud that was actually screwed into the block. So this was screwed down into the block, and you can kind of see how far it came up, and then you got the thread pitch, right, for the carburetor, for this 2-barrel, right? So I told them that I needed a 2-inch bolt. So we got to digging in the bolt bin, and we found these Allen heads, right? These are going to work, right? I got them 2 inches, right? That's somebody's life story, 2 inches. All right. So now, here's the thing. If these are a little bit long, some of you probably ain't never heard that before. But anyways, I can put a little lock washer on the bottom, or I can chuck this up in the lathe, and I can cut 1 or 2 threads off this to shorten this up. So this goes in there like that. That goes in there like that. And then this one goes in there like that. And this one goes in there like that. Now, round and round in the hole. So now, that's that. Okay? So this is that. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button because I'd greatly appreciate it. I promise you, you won't regret it. So, that's that. Let's set this right over here out of the way while we're making this cake. Now, this is the spacer plate for the stock carburetor. All right? This is the new gasket for the spacer plate. So I'm gonna clean this off. All right. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm just showing y'all. I'm gonna clean this off. All right. You can see that fits on there like that right now. Come on now, don't do it. And then this right here, we're gonna put this thing on here because I'm telling you, man, it's hotter. It's hotter than going to the damn electric chair. So that's gonna now you see how that is? You see how it's cutting the holes off in the back? That's a no bueno. So what we need to do is we need to turn it 180. So we're going to turn this thing around 180. And we're going to put this thing down like this right here. See that? That's more better. That more better. More better. And then I will tighten these things down, but I'm not going to do it right now. And then this, we'll let this set on that like that. And then we're good to go. No, I mean it's not. I mean, I can't answer that question, Impala. I can't. I mean, it's still going into, it's still a stock engine. It's still a stock 351 modified. I mean, all it's doing is just funneling it down. I mean, in a perfect world, I would rather have a 2-barrel fuel injection system, but I can't get one, and I'd have to send everything back. That means I have to unwire everything. The fuel pump's different. Everything's different. Everything's different. That's why I say know your car. That's why 87 says know your car. So I'm a little bit at fault because, you know, like Tulu's thing the other night. Tulu's TV last Friday. Accountability. He asked me, he's like, hey Jay, how do you hey JG, how do you have accountability? If I fucked up, I'll admit it. I fucked up. You know why did I fuck up? Because I didn't do due diligence and check that it was a 2-barrel, not a 4-barrel. I was going off what I was told. It was a 4-barrel 351 when actually it's a 2-barrel. It's a 2-banger, you know, 2-banger, not a, you know, 2-banger, right? Trust, buy, verify. That's right. So, like I told Tulu in his life, I own that shit. I messed up because I didn't do my due diligence. Transparent. I'm telling you, I messed up. But I need to adapt and overcome the situation. So I bought a $35 adapter plate to come over to fix the problem. So that's what I got. So, bam, we got the adapter plate, right? Now once I do that, I can hook up all the linkage. Right here is the kick down cable. Here's the kick down rod for the transmission. All that's done. Then I have to run a fuel line from down here, and then I have to run a fuel line off of this one over to this one, and then I plug this one because it don't have a return. So that is that lickety split. And here's the gasket. Here's the gasket for the carburetor, or excuse me, the Sniper 2 system. So this right here will go on there like so, lickety split, and then you put that thing on there. It's hot, baby. 87. There's some truth to that. I could have just made a plate. But I just bought one. All right. So that's where we're at on that. Let me tell you something else. So I got the fuel pump on, and let me tell you something. I checked the fuel pump on the floor, right? I give me enough wire. I shrink wrapped everything. So when I turn the key on, the fuel pump comes on when the initial setup. She runs for 2 seconds like she's supposed to. So that's good to go. So I need to put the tank up. I got new hoses, new vent hoses. Got all that done. Once I do that, I got the inline fuel pump or inline fuel filter. I got it put up with all the hoses. If you don't know how to do PFT lines, I got a video showing you how to do PTF line. I think that's it. PFT, whatever. They're ethanol lines, so I got that. So I got to come off down here with a fuel injection hose off of the stock metal hose, and then run it up here to the unit, and then we're good to go. So, boy, I tell you what, it's hot, boys. It's hot. All right, so let me go out here and give you the update on this. So I talked to the company last night on this radiator that was broken, and here's a good thing and here's the bad thing about eBay. The good thing is if you buy these radiators off of eBay, they're really, really good deal and they're really, really cheap. The bad thing is if they're damaged, they don't sell replacement parts. So let me tell you this. If you're nice and you talk professional, use big words like mayonnaise, and you treat people with respect, don't do like 87 and roll up at the Dodge dealership looking for blood because your AC don't work. I'm just saying. It's all good. So I sent the message to the company last night. I sent them all the pictures, and they pretty much told me that they don't sell parts. And I said, okay, cool, fine. All right. So there's no parts with this. There's no There's no thermostat, or there's no sensor, there's no relays, there's no wires, there's no nothing. All that shit fell out the box, right? Plus, the radiator is damaged, but it will still work. The fan is broken, right? The fan is broken. Now, if this was mine, they make a plastic welder, and I have one. I would plastic weld all these clips back. But this is not mine. This is a client. So I can't put riding dirty shit on the clients, right? Now, you can buy these clips right here from Amazon, right? So I could bought these clips and been done, and then I could build a relay system, and I could do all that. But I bought this one because it had all that stuff with it already, and I was trying to save time. Well, what I did is I measured this fan, 12 volts, 120 watts, and I figured out what the CFM was this fan, right? So then I went to Amazon and I found another fan just like this with the relay, everything that I'm missing, I found it. It was $138. It was $138 for everything that I was missing. Now, you got to understand, I give $160 for this radiator before shipping. After shipping and everything, it come out to be like $38 for shipping and like whatever the tax was. So the radiator itself was $160. You can't, man, you can't make that shit up. It's $160 for the radiator, right? And it's a direct bolt in. It bolts directly into this core support. So I handle this business ways. Business. Oh yeah, it's too hot, man. It's too hot. I not had no AC. My niblets will be sweating. All right, so I sent them a message through eBay app, and I told them, I said, hey, this is what's wrong. Here's what it looked like when it came. You can clearly see that this son of a gun has been rode more than a damn village bicycle. It's been tore up, box all tore all to hell, holes everywhere, shit's missing, and I understand. I own a business, and I understand. I just want to know what we're going to be able to do together to resolve this situation. They sent me a message back, said, that's unfortunate. We don't sell parts. Can you still use it? And I said, I can still use the radiator, but I can't use the fan because it's inoperable. That's inoperable, right? So I already had my ducks in a row. So when I said that, I said, but I have found a replacement fan and all the missing hardware on Amazon. I screenshotted it. It was $128 for everything to replace it. Now you got to remember, now I didn't give it $160 for every bit of this. So I'm going to have to spend $128 just for the fan when hell I bought the whole radiator system for $160. So I screenshotted the Amazon ad. So said, here it is in my box, ready to check out. Here's what it is. If you will just give me that back, which will be a partial return, I will order a new fan and I'll put it back together and I will give you a good review, but I will make in the note that the shipping company, which was DHL, was very unprofessional on delivering the box. They damaged it and you made it right by helping me replace what was damaged, right? That's what I told him or her, whoever I was talking to. Let me tell you what happened. Within 5 minutes, I get a message on my PayPal thing. You have been refunded $138.98. They actually give me more back than I asked for and said, sorry for the inconvenience. We appreciate you understanding and your good spirit about things. We appreciate your understanding, your consideration, and your professionalism on handling this. Thank you very much. Let us know if there's anything you can do. We see that you are a frequent buyer from us, and we appreciate your business and your support. And I told them in reply that I would do a video on my social media platform, and I would give them praise on making a wrong right and still everybody be happy. Now, what does that tell me? That tells me that they appreciate when you are nice, right? Now, let's say this went the other direction. What if they told me to pound sand? That's okay, not a problem. That's why you buy everything through PayPal, because it is protected through PayPal. If they wouldn't have made it right, I would have followed the guidelines. I would have sent a claim to PayPal, and I would have got my money back, but I'd had to take a little bit to get it. But then I would have went on there and I'd have gave them bad review, and I'd have showed pictures, and I'd have proved what happened, and I got everything, and everything's good. But I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to hurt another man or woman's livelihood. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And, you know, you can be adults and try to resolve things in an adult fashion. But if you're going to be a clown and you're going to be a child and throw a temper tantrum like you in a damn mud hole, like, oh, he took my toy, then I'm not doing no business with you, period. I don't care if you got $1 million of sack in your pocket, pound sand. I ain't doing it. So I appreciate this company, and I will put a little short in there, but this right here, I got to take these clips off, turn them around, and then this radiator sits in that, and then I got to put this. Then this radiator is going to sit right here after I make a bracket, because they don't make a bracket for this. Right? That is going to sit in there, and we're going to be good to go. All right. So for one last thing, there's 75 people in here. If you hadn't hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. So the ones that's just tapping in right now and didn't see the journey on this right here, here's the back bumper. This is not what it looked like when I got it. It has been seriously modified. It has been sectioned, chopped, sucked in. It has been molded to the edge of the truck all the way around the thing. It has custom brackets made, all made in-house. Everything's just tacked in and bolted together right now. Everything's good to go. So that's where we're at. And that is that on that. So super happy about. Is that son of a gun dead? That son of a bitch. Did you have a heat stroke? Huh? You want me to shave all the hair off of you? What are you doing? Did you fall over? Did you have a heat stroke? Do you need me to call 911 Kitty to rescue? Do you need me to call Dora the Explorer and Swiper no swiper? Huh? What the hell's wrong with you? You having a seizure? I've dunked your wet pussy ass in a bucket. What are you doing? Get up underneath there. Come here. Holly, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Everybody want to know. God damn, what's wrong with you? You tripping? Are you on acid? You know, y'all know cats trip 98% of their life. That son gun, he said, I'm done, man. I can't know. He said, this pussy cat is done. So, yeah, water. Man down. Man down. Man down. All right, boys and girls. I want to try to keep these lives at 30 minutes. Now, here's the radiator that I bought from the same company. This is for the Impala. Right? Same company. Same company. You don't want me to get my wife. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All bets off, big dog. Hey, look. Us as men try to keep the women in their place in the house. And I don't mean that I don't mean that disrespectful. And I don't mean that monogamous or whatever, that big word like mayonnaise. I'm not trying to say that. But women need to stay out of grown folks' business, because once a woman gets lit and she comes in there and starts throwing shit, it's over with. You might as well forget it. You might as well just bust out the checkbook and just start writing for the bail bondsman, because it's over. It's on like Donkey Kong. It's over. It's over. I'm just saying. Great. I'm just telling you. Well, man, I appreciate you coming over here, 87. I really do. And like I said, boys and girls, I got to give props to my guy, 87 SS boy. What we always say, know your car. Know your car. Know your car. For the people in the back, know your car. 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 And it's too goddamn hot to be making buttermilk. Look, if you try to make buttermilk right now, it's going to be cottage cheese, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't got no time for that. You got to wait till late at night Spray that thing down with a water hose. It's too, man, man, ain't nobody got, look, we ain't 16 and sticking together like Velcro. Like, sound like a damn commode plunger when you get up off of it. I'm just saying. Yeah, get on top of it, be sweaty, wet, and everything, and you go to get up off of it, and that part right there in between, I don't know about y'all, but that part right there, that little crevice in part of my chest, be coming off that oven, sound like a damn commode plunger. Like, let's stuck up. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Damn weebles will be down here at your kneecap. Your damn weebles will be down here at your damn kneecap swinging around. You know the little song. Does it hang low? Does it swing back and forth? Does it hang to the left? Does it hang to the right? Does it hang? Let's go. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, been on here for 32 minutes. Been on here for 32 minutes. I want to keep these lives about 30. And I don't understand why that CFM live, man, that thing ain't got but like 300 views. I'm going to have to redo that song. I must have hit it at the wrong time or something. But anyways, also, I don't know, 87, should I do a premiere on testing a relay, or should I do a live doing a relay? Which one you want me to do, big dog? Look, building the budgets in the house. I'm from over in Lee County. Woo! Woo! Hey, holler at your boy. Hey, it's a daggone hot. Man, I was about to drive down there and check on you, Bill. Hey, I'll be pulling up on Bill. I'll pull up on him. Yep, man, there's people, man, we're going to get back to that. There's people that live just a few miles from Bill, man, and they ain't even been checking on his man. Man, the damn UPS man that never been to my shop yesterday told me that he follows Bill. He seen that package with my name. He requested to bring that package to my shop. He was from Harnett County, and he told me to tell Bill that him and his family is praying for him and wish him the best. And if he needs anything, holler, because you got some support over there in Harnett County. And Bill got people living right up the street within walking distance with them nice pedicure feet that Bill's got, and ain't even been checking on my boy. Tell you what, boy, there's a damn seat in hell for people like that. Yep, I said it. You can take that shit to the bank. I live over an hour and 15 minutes from Bill. Now, if Bill called me right now and he said he needed help, I'd lock the shop up. I'd call the wife and say, I'm headed to Sanford Town. I got to go over and help Bill. Bill wants me to put a screw in his door over there. He can't get it, and I'm headed over there to get it. Best believe that. Best believe that. Best believe that. Best believe that. I can work at nighttime. All right, boys and girls. I appreciate you'd be there all day talking about I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, man. Sorry than tits on a... Let me get this right. Sorrier than tits on a boar hog. Useless. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Useless. 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 What company did you buy the... Michael Morse. I will put it in a post, and I will put the link to the eBay store that I buy all my aluminum radiators from. Man, I mean, all of them. LS swaps. I did a video the other day on how to pick what CFM you need for your engines. So I give you a little recap. Go back and watch that video if you want to know how to figure out how many CFM you need per horsepower. And I appreciate every single one of you. Y'all stay. Bill hit me up right again. Hey, everybody stay cool. They say, Lord willing, next week's going to be cooler. I appreciate every single one of you, boys and girls. Remember what I said. Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep up your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first. That loose and drag. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'm out. Leg